Right, good morning, YouTube. It's been a while. Took some time to recover after my back, um, but we're back. So today we're gonna do a day in the life of me when I was on my biggest diet, not biggest diet, but like my most serious diet, and I lost 55 pounds in 6 or so months. Um, so I'm probably going to be hungry because my food is a lot different to what it was when I was losing weight. But we're going to run through it. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, any snacks I have, the exercise I was doing, how much exercise I was doing, things like that. Um, in a sustainable way. I mean, I've kept it off. I've put some muscle mass on since, and that was purely from bulking from when I was training for my strongman competition. So we'll see how it goes. It's been a while since I've gone back to eat like this. We've just had shopping turn up and made sure that happened, so I had the right things to eat. We are going to start off with blueberry waffles with a whey drip and some frozen fruit. So I'm going to go and get all that out, and then I will grab yous when I'm getting it ready and we're about to eat. Oh, right. Is my mic still on? Yeah. Right. So I'm back. Got everything ready. So I'm going to plate it up. I mean, it's going to go in a bowl because plates are way too big. So what I have is two blueberry muffins. They're not muffins. Two blueberry waffles. They're in the toaster at the minute. And then I've got a vanilla whey drip here, which is really good. And then we're going to chuck some frozen raspberries on top. I drink about 3 litres of water a day, roughly, sometimes more, sometimes a little less. But I like to try and hit 2.5 to 3 a day. So hopefully these won't take long now. You alright, little man? You want some sailor? You want some sailor? The star of the show? You just want my waffles, don't you? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. You've already had yours. You've already had yours. That's why you're so excited. Oh, how's everyone doing? I feel like I've not really caught up with you properly because obviously the last video wasn't the easiest of videos to film, so it was quite difficult. But yeah, it'd be nice to know how you're all doing, what you've been up to. Did you have a good bank holiday? That's the big question for everybody that works that doesn't work bank holidays. I hope you all had a great time. Hopefully these waffles will be done shortly. Oh, and then so the rest of the day will be obviously show you my cardio. It's pretty easy. I used to just walk about 15,000 steps. I do that on average anyway now. Still, I do it daily. We'll take the pup out for the walk. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. Trail that we do. And then after that, we will have some lunch, and then we have got the gym later, and we walk to and from the gym, and it's about half an hour walk each way. So within walking wise, I normally do about 2.5 hours a day anyway, but I used to probably do about 2 hours before as the gym wasn't included, and I do gym now. So that will be still happening today, but it won't be like a big focus of this video. That will just be my normal gym routine that I do now. But apart from that, it's pretty much what I used to do. I was hoping that my Magic Protein tubs of cookie dough, the high protein ones, were coming today, but it doesn't look like it. So we're going to have to get creative with our snack tonight. That's the waffles done. So 2 blueberry waffles, and then we just put them in the bowl. Put the raspberries on top because they're frozen. They'll like defrost a little bit by being on top of the hot waffles. So this is, I don't know if you can see. So that's what it's looking like. I hope you can see that. I can't see the view of the camera, so I can't tell. And then obviously the whey drip on top. which is 25 grams of protein in the whey drip. Protein wasn't, I have to say, protein wasn't like a big focus for me back then. I don't think I really tracked it at all, whereas now I track all my protein. Protein's probably the staple of my diet. So yes, I do track it, and I have about 200 grams a day, roughly. Sometimes a bit more, depends on what I'm eating. Sometimes about 180. But it always sort of high end that I need, just purely because it keeps me fuller for longer, and then I don't snack on the bad things that got me to my heaviest, which was 110, 115 kilos. I'm now sat at 85, 86, something like that. So I did lose, I think it's about 55 pounds over that time. So it works. Let's see what this is like. It's been a while. It's so good. So good. What else is there to tell you? I haven't really got much to update you on. Life's it's pretty simple at the minute. Training hasn't really been happening. We've done a couple of things. We keep going, chatting to my friend up there, and just doing little bits that I can. It just does me so good mentally to get out of the house and be up there. So even when I can't train like I was, I still like to go up and socialise. It's the only bit of really socialising I do. So I like to keep it how it is. Does well for me mentally. Apart from that, I'm going to eat this breakfast. It's been a long time and it's very, very good. So I'm going to eat this. I will figure out the calories and I will put them on screen somewhere during the video or at the end or something. I will put them in. But apart from that, you can have a time lapse while I go back to my YouTube video. The only thing I have to say is I'm getting used to eating frozen fruit again. Cold? So cold. It is good though, I have to say. I used to have it wasn't a vanilla drip, it's just a protein I've got in now to use. Normally it was either, most of the time it was white chocolate. Or white chocolate raspberry, that was always a good one. But the vanilla works, it's good. You can definitely taste the raspberries more now that the whey protein is just as like a simple flavour. It makes change from my big protein shake and fruit that I have in the morning nowadays. Has anyone got any what life hacks or weight loss tips that you guys used? I'm just curious to know, I know some of you out there get super creative when it comes to being on a weight loss journey. I'm not. I'm quite simple. I like to keep things quite simple. My calories used to be around the 1600 to 1800 a day. So I'm going to be hungry. Nowadays, with all my training and things that I do, it tends to be high end of 2000s, maybe sometimes even 3. it's a lot more whole foods nowadays, like you'll see today. But then it was just sort of the lowest calorie thing that would fill me up the most, basically. Um, I ate a lot. Sweet potato fries, um, fish. That's what's for dinner. Fish, sweet potato fries, and like a bit of a salad bit. Lunch will be a sourdough sandwich with low calorie crisps and a yogurt like breakaway bar or fiber one bar or something along them lines. Pardon me. Snacks, probably blueberries and grapes in the afternoon between lunch and dinner. Obviously, then dinner is fish and sweet potatoes with salady bits. And then the bedtime snack, because I'm a sucker for a late night snack. I used to leave myself 200, 300 calories to sort of have 399 calorie, whatever it was, like Jeremy Dodger doing like the little bags, party rings, cookies, but all the 99 calorie ones. I've got fiber one bars in, and the little snack biscuits. So we got them in for today. So that will probably be the late night snack tonight. I can already, like, as much as this is actually really good, I am worried that I'm going to be hungry today. So we'll see how it goes. So the whey drip was 150 calories. The pancakes were 180. And then a handful of raspberries on the top. Not a lot at all. So I will work it out, but that's breakfast. I do drink, like I said, water. I don't really drink hot drinks, so there won't really be any of them. But there you go. That's that done. And I actually, to say, I've not had it in a long time. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So that is breakfast. I'm going to go and get myself showered, get myself dressed, and then hopefully I've got a plumber coming this morning to come and sort out under my kitchen sink. So hopefully he'll be here soon, and then I can head out on my walk and sort of get the day started. Oh, right, so plumber's been, I've had a shower, got dressed, put my washing away, done the washing up, all the boring things in the house. So I am going to, as you can hear the boy crying in the background here. You want to go walkies? You want to go walkies? Yeah. So we're going to take the pup for a walk. We're going to go get some steps in, and then we'll come back and have some lunch. I'll probably put some clips in just because it's beautiful where we are. You see all the horses. I know. I'm just talking to the camera, and we'll go. Okay? Come here. Come on. All right, we're going to go see the horses. Yeah. You see the horses. Yeah. Okay. We'll go see the horses. So I'll chuck some clips in, and I'll catch you when I'm back, and we'll have some lunch. Oh, ready? Ready. We're back from walking the pup. We done, I think it was 5 kilometers, 5 kilometer walk. I'm now going to make some lunch. So we've got sourdough, 50% reduced fat cheese, and ham to go in the sandwich. And then I always had like a low calorie crisp, sometimes Wotsits, Quavers, whatever, anything around that sort of 100 calories or lower. But today we have these um, lentil rings. I have had the sweet chili puffs of them before, and they were good. So hopefully these are good. And then I have a like a go ahead bar thing. I like something sweet, so it's just good for me to get something, even if it's something similar to that. So we've got 2 slices of bread. Again, I will put calories all up on the screen so that you guys can see how much it sort of comes up to, and the total calories and things will be at the end as well. I don't use butter, so we have pickle. Put pickle on it. So I do a bit of pickle on each. Stab the washing machine. A bit of pickle on each side. Half a serving of cheese. I know it's boring and I know it's sad. Don't worry, I get just as sad too. But it's what I done. So, and it's how I managed to lose the weight. I do hold a lot more muscle mass than I did there, compared to what I did then. I didn't really hold much. I had a little bit from playing football and things growing up, but not masses of amounts. The gym definitely changed that for me. I've been going consistently for about 6 months now, and it really has done me world of wonders. I don't know what the saying is, whatever the saying is, but it's done me really good. So I managed to lose quite a lot of body fat, and then gain quite a bit of muscle mass, which that's what we want. So right, we've got pickle on. How many slices are in here? I usually use like 3 or 4. I don't know how many this one contains, so I'm just gonna go. I'll figure it all out and put it all on the screen for you. So we've got this lovely M&S ham. I don't shop at M&S. I actually go to Ocado online, and they're just joint with M&S. So that's how we use M&S ham. Before, when I was on the diet originally, I probably would have used like Tesco, Asda, something like that. I'm not a fan of Aldi really, but wherever you are happy shopping, it's like all the stuff that I'm eating today are things that you can pretty much get in any supermarket, if anybody wants to give it a go. So 30 grams. And I use about 15 grams. It's really not a lot, and I know that, but what works works. So yeah, that my sandwich is pretty simple. Yeah, my sandwich is pretty simple, and then I just have like my crisps and my yogurt bar and that with it. I never went to the gym back then. I wasn't confident enough, and I also lost the majority of my weight during COVID, which is probably shocking to some people. Yeah, so I lost the majority of my weight when I'd done this. Well, pretty much all the way through COVID. So like gyms weren't open. I didn't have access to a gym. I didn't have like stuff at home to use. I didn't really have anything like that. So it really was just diet and walking. The steps when we were allowed to, do your one activity a day thing. So mine was all done then. So I didn't really have a gym routine. I didn't have anything. I am going to go and meet my friend up there today, but that's more of a social gathering to see him and just see what he's up to, and just bits like that. Like, it does me good to get out of the house, and obviously I don't really see anyone else, so yeah, that should be good. I might do a little bit with him, like a little bit of arms. Can't really. I've got an injured back at the minute, so I'm slowly getting back there, but nothing major. So yeah, I'm gonna meet him in a little bit. meet him in a little bit. I'm gonna probably chat with him and then join him on arms because my arms are all good. I can still train them, so we'll do some of that. I'll throw some couple of clips in of arms, but nothing major. It wasn't really a part of my routine when I was losing my weight. I did, again, like I've already said, I do drink a lot of water. If you've seen my fridge open behind me, you'll see that it's just full of water. It's all I really drink. So I'm gonna eat this. You can have a time lapse because I'm going back to the YouTube video I was watching. And yeah, hopefully, I hope it gives some insight on, like, you don't have to be really boring and eat nothing and only drink shakes and only have chicken and rice. Like, you can, in proportion, eat what you like, stick to your calories, and it will work. If you try and go like too hard at once and try and cut out everything you enjoy, it's just not sustainable. So you've just got to find alternatives to what you enjoy that make your calorie deficit worth it. And always remember, calories in, calories out. It's just how it works. So if you are moving more and you feel like you're hungry more, you're probably able to have those extra few hundred calories if you're then burning them off as well. Um, I don't like it when people sort of starve themselves. I did do that at one point, and it's just not a healthy relationship with food at all. And most of the time, you end up going and binging, and that ruins the whole progress that you've done for the past week, 2 weeks. Obviously, it depends on how big the binge is, but yeah, it's not sustainable, and I want it to be sustainable for any of you guys that say are struggling. I want to be able to help if I can. So this is what I'm gonna have. I'll show you guys. This is my lunch. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna sit and eat this. I'm gonna stand and eat this. I'm gonna carry on watching my YouTube video, and yeah, so you can have time lapse. That's lunch. So I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. Sort out some bits that I need to do upstairs, and then I'm gonna head down the gym and meet Corey, and yeah, I'll do some arms with him. I think he's doing back. I cannot do back right now. So I will just sort of chat with him and then join him on biceps and triceps. I can do some of that, so I'm going to do that. I will put a little bit in, but it wasn't a main thing. Like I keep saying, it wasn't a main thing of my routine when I was losing my weight, so it's not that important for this video. I will chuck a little bit in just because it's my life and that's what I do. So yeah, I'll chuck some of those bits in when I'm up there, but I will grab you obviously if I have a snack beforehand, and things like that. Paints the ink. We're the wolves, howl on the prowl. Siren songs won't make us bow. Steel and flames beneath the moon. Chaos rises, coming soon. 88 miles and pedal down. Rules don't matter, claim the crown. Risk it all beneath street lights. King of shadows, born to fight. Smoke and mirrors, life's a chase. Flickering sights through time and space. No escape, the game won't stall. Burn it hard or lose it all. We're the wolves, howl on the prowl. Oh, hello. So, I am back from the gym. Pardon me. Back from the gym. It was actually a good session. I enjoyed. Well, you'll see what I've done. I've done a bit of chest and a bit of arms. Yeah, and I enjoyed it. It was good going with Corey. I don't really train with anyone, as you guys probably know, so it's nice to actually go and train. with someone. It's just makes it more fun, doesn't it? So I enjoyed that. It was good. I'm gonna now. Oh, I'm gonna now try. I can't even talk. I'm now going to sort out some dinner, as it's 25 past 5. So I'm gonna have what I used to have, as you know. That's the day we're in today. I've not had this meal since I was actually cutting. It's been a while. So this is what I have. I have one of these, which is 260 calories for one of them, and then I have a portion of these, which is 154 calories. So I have a portion of that, and then what I do is I cut the fish up, put it on top of the chips, cucumber, spring onion, sweet chili sauce, and it's actually really good. I hope it's still as good as I remember it to be. So it takes about half an hour to cook. So I'm going to get this in the air fryer, and then I will come back and grab you when I'm just like plating it all up, because you don't need a time lapse of me watching the air fryer cooking my food. So I'm going to put all this in the air fryer, and I'll sort you some dinner too, baby. Sort Cosmo some dinner, and then I'll come and grab you when it's nearly done. So my dinner's just finished. As we all know by now, I eat out of Tupperware. Oh, we don't need to talk about it again. It's just how I like it. So, fish and sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries are a bit overdone, but we can live with that. I prefer them like crispy, because if you don't have them crispy, they go like soggy. And I can't stand soggy sweet potato fries, so put these in the bottom. And then I do put salt on them. Oh. Salt on them. And then what I do is just cut up the fish. Cut up the fish. Oh, that was close. And then put that on top. Sweet chili sauce. Like that. And then cucumber. And spring onions on the top. Like that. So that's it. We can do a taste test. I was going to do a time lapse, but I want to go and watch my show. If I'm being real with you, I'm absolutely exhausted. We will do like a recap at the end of the video of like, I do have some snacks later as well. So like this isn't the end of the video, but I will do like a run through of like steps and cardio and amount of calories in like all together throughout the day, everything like that, just so you guys know sort of like exactly what I used to do to lose the weight. I am starving. My calories are probably double what they've been today. So it's I say a lot, so I'm sorry about that. But it's definitely I'm a hungry boy, so I'm gonna go sit and enjoy this. and then I will come and grab you again when I make my snacks for bed. Well, not for bed, probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock ish. And then yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go sit and enjoy this. I really appreciate every single one of you that has come back to watch the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that the bit with me and Corey in the gym was fun. It was fun to film. So I'm gonna go and eat this, and I'll catch you in a bit. I did realise that when I said I was going to do a taste test, I didn't. I did finish it. It is all gone, and it was actually really good. Um, so we're gonna. Oh my god! I'm absolutely knackered. I went and laid upstairs, put Supernatural on for a little bit, and I nearly fell asleep. And was like, I need to go downstairs, let the dog out, do everything I need, and I can go up to bed. Well, first of all, for my snack when I go to bed, so my tablets make me really hungry. So I always save some calories to have a snack when I go to bed. So I'm going to have these, and then there is a little bit left of this ice cream in there that I'm going to pop on top of it. I'll take them up with me. Today it's been alright. I am very hungry, so I will be happy when tomorrow comes around. And I can have my big massive breakfast that I have. Apart from that, it's been alright. Cardio, so in the end, I did, let's have a look, 18,540 steps, so about 14 kilometres, in just walking. I enjoy it. I take the dog out, I walk a lot. I walk to and from the gym. I always walk if I have to go shop, anything, I'm always walking. So that is a pretty normal day for me nowadays. Back when I was strictly on this like losing weight diet during COVID, I just aimed to hit 10,000 steps a day. If I'm honest, that was my goal, and that at that time was a massive thing for me. Like I never really walked. I never done anything. I was quite lazy. So I always tried to hit 10,000 steps. There was one route I used to leave my flat where I lived, would follow the canal round, and it would be a really big loop, and you'd be able to come back on yourself. And I knew door to door was just over 10,000 steps. So I tend to do that every day. And then my diet was pretty much what it's been today. Like sometimes things will change. Like dinner never changed; it was always the same. Lunch, sometimes I had what I had today. Sometimes I used to make like a naan bread pizza, so naan bread with tomato paste or puree or whatever on top, low fat cheese, and then I used to use ham as my topping. So that was really low calorie. Again, I would have it with like my cake bar, yogurt bar, whatever I had today, Fiber One bar. It's something along those lines, and then that was it. And sometimes I'd have fruit as a snack in the afternoon. I didn't today. I did back then. I just didn't have time. By the time I got home from the gym, it was time to make dinner. So it just didn't cross my mind. So I am a bit hungry. Um, but apart from that, my gym session, I never really like aimed to hit the gym. I didn't. Obviously, it was during COVID, so we didn't have the luxury, let's call it, of going to the gym. But I do now. I try to go 5 to 6 times a week, depending on like plans and seeing family and things like that. But I do aim for a minimum of 5 times a week. It's just mentally does well, and physically it does even better. So I think the two together, that it can help me both ways. It's great. If anybody's out there on a weight loss journey, just start moving. And sometimes that's more difficult than I put it, and I get that sometimes it's not as easy for some people to just move. But the more you just get around and move your body, it just helps so much. Like I always try, because I walk a lot anyway, I don't really need to plan it. But like I'll walk after I've eaten my breakfast. I'll walk in the afternoon after my lunch to the gym. Like I walk after my meals, not so much on an evening, but my breakfast and my lunch I definitely do. And it just helps me digest it and stop feeling so there. And I feel there when I eat any food, if I'm honest. So it's been eye opening to remember like how not severe, but like how set on my goal I was to lose the weight that I wanted to get rid of. I didn't always have the healthiest of ways. Sometimes it was a bit obsessive, and I just couldn't go over a certain number. I couldn't not do my steps, and you don't need to take it quite that far. Like, you need to let yourself have good days as well. Like, if you're going out with a meal, I'm not saying blow out all your calories and ruin it in one day or one meal, but you can look and still enjoy. Whereas I probably just avoided going out for food altogether, and that's just not sustainable. So the rest of what I'd done was good. I'm definitely bit more sustainable now, where I let myself eat not exactly what I want, but pretty much what I want, in moderation. I've learned portion, not strictly um, the greatest portions. I have been on a strongman diet for the past 3 or 4 months, so it's been a bit of a ride to get used to it. But this was definitely eye opening, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning to eat my normal breakfast. That is for sure. But yeah, apart from that, I will put everything on screen, like steps, calories for the day, and I will throughout the video as well. But apart from that, I appreciate that you guys clicked on the video to watch. I love it even more if you're here to the end. And if you are, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, everything. Honestly, it means more than you know. And apart from that, I'll catch you in the next one.